Hey everyone, my name is Christian. I'm from Las Vegas, Nevada, and I go to the Pasadena location. This is the start of my ambassadorship. It's going to be a fantastic year, definitely one of the best years of my life, I already know.
Christian's life has been a miracle of events because we couldn't get pregnant and we tried everything. I had a special prayer upon me to try and conceive, and 5 weeks later, we were pregnant.
We had 2 daughters, and we were very excited to have a boy, and we just couldn't have been happier.
Christian was born with spina bifida, with hydrocephalus. They immediately took Christian, and I wasn't able to hold him until he was 3 days old.
They opened up the sac that the spinal cord was in on that 3rd day, and they put his spinal cord back in his body.
But he was pretty much a normal infant. At about day 14, I noticed that his eyes were drifting, and that's when we diagnosed that he had fluid on the brain from a CT scan, and then he got a shunt placed at day 15.
When I was younger, I loved sports. I loved to play soccer and baseball and did the best I could, but it wasn't until later that I realized I couldn't keep up.
He was playing t-ball. He was on 3rd base. Christian realized people were laughing. He wasn't happy anymore. He was embarrassed.
The kids really started noticing that his walk was a little different.
I didn't hang out with my friends at all. I let that fear control me.
He had broken his heel in a 1st or 2nd grade, and so we knew that his foot was clubbing and stuff, and so I went to multiple specialists. It was like hitting a brick wall. We just kept getting, well, I don't know much about spina bifida, but ... You know, that just wasn't an option. I kind of felt like I was losing hope, and then I felt like this failure as a mom because I couldn't help my son.
So Jack Richardson is the man that introduced me and my family to Shriners Hospital. We were at a buffet, and then I see this man walk up to our table.
And I just happened to look up, and here comes Christian here. I can see he's having a little difficulty walking. And I told my wife I'm going to go over there. Your mom told me what you had. I said, our guys at the hospital take care of that. And I always remember your mom's response. Yeah, it's quite a deal.
And that's where our prayers were really answered, and that's where the Shriners journey began.
It was just life-changing because nobody had ever helped me to the degree that they had.
So at that time, they were having difficulty getting care for Christian. I talked with the family via telemedicine, and they told me his history and told me his problems. And it was a fairly quick visit because, you know, we already had a multidisciplinary spina bifida clinic in place, and so let's get him set up to come back and see the whole team in a few weeks.
It was unlike anything I'd ever been to before because they assured us that with the things that I was dealing with, that they can help me and that I would become more independent. And it was just the greatest feeling.
So Christian is a pretty typical boy with what's called sacral level spina bifida, and so he does have what's called neurogenic bowel and bladder, so he has some issues with bowel and bladder control, and he's had some surgery here at Shriners to help him with that and help him get better control.
So Christian has had a few foot surgeries, and the goal of those foot surgeries was so that he can at least fit into regular shoes and try to function as normal as possible. And we were able to do that for Christian extremely well. The specific braces that he has pushes his knees back a little bit. It keeps his foot up, so he doesn't drag his foot and he's less likely to kind of fall.
Those 2 procedures alone have made a world of difference for Christian.
Back in 6th grade, I started playing the cello in the orchestra. I had been able to continue that throughout high school, and I'm actually in the chamber group. and it's what's helped me through a lot of days. It takes me out of my mind and out of my stress, and it's my way to escape and be myself, and it's one of my great passions that I will continue into college and throughout the rest of my life. Thanks to Shriners Hospital, I have become independent and the person I want to be, and I'm able to go off to college, and I'm going to attend BYU in Utah. I wouldn't change anything about myself. I know that I am who I am because of Shriners, and I have been able to see that I can do whatever I want and that I can overcome any obstacle that I face. I want to just be able to give back to them because of that, because of the life that they've given me. They've really changed my life for the better, and I'm forever grateful for them. I hope to be able to share through my experiences that no matter what you're going through, you can always make the best of your own situation and get through it, and it'll all be okay.